still be waiting.
Yeah.
But they're going to start today. Good morning, everybody. 6:30 a.m. right now on this Thursday, May 29th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Emily West is tracking commuter alerts right now. Storm Team 4's Marie LaRosa is here with the forecast. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Yeah, not pretty out there. A lot of low clouds and drizzle. It's a slow go on the roads. Emily's going to get you through all of that. A live look at the Brooklyn Bridge. And yeah, a little misty out there. Some of that heaviest rain has moved on, so there is that part of it. However, that east wind has kicked in, and that's always enough to kind of lock it all in, that low-level moisture, the clouds. So keep that in mind as you grab that jacket and the umbrella out there. We've got 55 at Central Park, 58 at Newark, 58 at Massapequa and Islip Bridgeport. You're at 57, 55 in Poughkeepsie. What is out there is on the light side, but again, with that low cloudiness and drizzle, there's also a little bit of fog. Nothing too bad out there, but to reduce visibility, that's always enough to slow things down for the morning hours. Staying gray by 1 o'clock, 66 degrees, hoping to get a few breaks in there by the afternoon. So we'll get close to 70 this afternoon with the odd chance of a shower or two. And that continues even on into tomorrow morning as temperatures stay mild in the low to mid 60s. All right. It is a slow go. Emily, what's the latest?
Yeah, it's been a busy ride this morning on Long Island. Southern State Parkway crashed westbound right around Peninsula Boulevard. You can see the backup to the Meadowbrook. Slowdowns really start at the Wantagh, even the LIE. Delays Glen Cove Road on and off in toward the Queens line. And then you're going to see it pretty busy into Woodhaven Boulevard. So a long line of just traffic this morning. Lincoln Tunnel, that's about 10 minutes coming around, 10 to 15 at the Holland, 30 minutes inbound at the George. And alternate side parking rules, they are suspended, but you do have to feed the meters. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you, Emily. 6:30 now. Developing now a major setback for President Trump's economic plans. A federal court has struck down most of his sweeping tariffs, calling them unconstitutional. Today, New York's Tracy Strahan's in our newsroom now. Happening today in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial in Lower Manhattan, a stylist who worked for both Combs and Cassie Ventura is expected back on the stand. Yesterday,
Pretty soon, Maria, so it's going to be a wet day at the bus stop.
Yeah, for sure. Romney's dressed perfectly. Grab that extra jacket with the hood for the kids. We've got the drizzle and the gray skies at the bus stop now. Temperatures in the upper 50s, low 60s, and that continues through the day today. Drier skies, though, certainly compared to yesterday. We've got more rain, more storms in the forecast as early as tomorrow. Timing it out for you coming up in the 10-day.
thanks so much, Maria.
Pleasant Valley, there is a crash. It's on the Taconic Sawpoint Turnpike. And Darlene, Michael, coming up, I'll tell you about an accident on the belt. But first, check the Alexander Hamilton Bridge, where actually it's moving along okay.
Thanks so much, Emily. And you can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Live local news continues wherever you stream News 4. We'll be back.
As her hopes of getting paid for a piece of art are shattered.
She said better get Baccaro for help. News 4 consumer reporter Linda Baccaro has her story.
They moved some baseball games up this week because of the weather, and that's Yankee Stadium behind you.
I know, but this is definitely could be anywhere across the tri-state right now. There's a lot low cloudiness, some drizzle out there right now. So from the Bronx, let's check in at LaGuardia. 57 degrees. This may also be something to watch the next few hours. The low cloudiness and impact on travel. So far, nothing reported at the airport, so that's a good start to the day. Northeast winds at about 15. But, of course, we've had several hours of that heavy rain right now to more of the light showers through parts of Long Island, including Suffolk County. Everything else is that drizzle and that low clouds and even some fog. So that's what we're looking at across the area now. Now, today, tomorrow, still unsettled. In fact, could see some thunderstorms develop, especially later tomorrow night and into Saturday. So just a heads up, Saturday looking pretty unsettled. In fact, Central and South Jersey, ingredients are there. There may be some hail-producing thunderstorms on the table there, along with the heavy rain. So the hour-by-hour forecast sort of tells a story. It stays gray, a spotty shower or two, even a few breaks in the overcast. We're going to try and get to 70 today. Can't rule out a few showers even as early as tomorrow morning, but the bigger story will be that heavier rain moving in late Friday. So I stop it at 11 a.m. Our area of low pressure off the coast develops, and that's going to bring the rounds of heavy rain from White Plains, the city, Central South Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut, and of course the Hudson Valley. That includes through Saturday morning. So think about your plans early on Saturday. A lot of wet fields for the kids. And then by Saturday evening, still some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms thunderstorms around. So we're waiting for the exit of this area of low pressure and that for it to drag that cold front. Once we get some of that drier air in here on Sunday, we're faring much better. High pressure guaranteeing the rest of the early part of the week looking really good. So we're kind of stuck in it for now. 61 through 11 a.m., 69 degrees at 2 o'clock, pretty close to our high. Again, mainly gray skies, should be dry for the most part into the evening hours if you've got plans. And then tomorrow into Saturday, still the chance for showers and storms back up near 70. And then it's closer to 80 degrees once we break out into that sunshine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, especially mid and upper 60s for lows. So feeling the warmth there as well. All right, 647, plenty of delays out there. Emily, what's going on?
Oh, I've got quite a few, Maria. Good morning, everyone. Subway delays on the B and the Q. Major commuter rails, though, they look all right. 80 eastbound. This is between exit 30 and 34. There is a crash off to the side. This is in that sinkhole repair ongoing. So again, lots of slowdowns, delays, flashing lights. And backups up. Palisades southbound, the off-ramp to exit 10. There is an accident. You can see the throughway. It's going to be a slow go into the Cuomo Bridge and accident on the FDR at 61st Street. This is a look at 79th Street, just what traffic is around there. Plus another crash on the belt eastbound at Pennsylvania Avenue. One on the southern state that did clear. This one is westbound at Pennsylvania Boulevard, but you can still see a backup all the way to the Wantagh, the George. That's about 30 minutes in. Tough to see here at the Gowanus by LaGuardia and even by JFK. It is going to be a slow go there, and alternate side parking rules. They are suspended today, but you do have to feed the meters. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It is Thursday, May 29th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
Michael, Emily West is here tracking our roads and routes for Del Caballero. And 74's LaRosa here with pretty bleak.
Yeah, and not pretty at all. Yeah, it's a little bleak. We've got the gray skies. Plenty of drizzle out there, too, that low cloudiness. What we don't have, that steady or heavier rain that we had to deal with a good portion of yesterday afternoon and evening. So that's some good news there. The big picture showing nothing in the immediate pipeline, but we're still kind of in it. So a spotty shower or two can't be ruled out through the day. And of course, we have those light showers through parts of Long Island, Connecticut, and again, area-wide drizzle. So you want that umbrella, at least the rain jacket with the hood, as we stay mainly gray. 66 by 1 o'clock on our way up to about 69 degrees in the afternoon. Areas north and west of the city, a better chance to get into the low 70s with a few breaks in the overcast, being optimistic. We still have that chance for a few showers even into tomorrow morning, not widespread. That picks up by tomorrow evening. So I'll have more on that timing coming up in a bit. But want to get that timing for the commute. It's slow out there, Emily.
Oh, yeah, very slow on the roadways, but even the subways got a couple delays here on the B and the Q. Accident on the belt. You can see how heavy that is. Pennsylvania Avenue, that's exit 14. Also slowing on the FDR. There is a crash at 61st Street here at 79th Street. Traffic, that's moving along a little bit better. So when you get around it, you're okay. Pulaski Skyway northbound approaching Tunnelly Circle, a crash and another slow ride on the Turnpike Western Spur northbound right near 280. Got an accident there. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Emily.
Here before we know it.
Oh, yeah, right away.
Right away. The sunshine will be here before you know it. It's going to take a couple days, though, because right now it's pretty gloomy. Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, mid and upper 50s right now, and we stay in the 60s today, but summer's coming back midweek next week. So I'll talk about that and when we can expect some sunshine. It's a little sooner than that in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you. Still to come, the Knicks.
An accident in Elizabeth on Morris Avenue right near Green Street coming up. I'll tell you about a crash on the Bell Parkway and the delays. But let's get a live look at the LIE. Heading into Woodhaven Boulevard, it's a slow go. You're watching Today in New York.
Come on, Knicks.
We feel that pain, though. Everyone's grabbing their knee right now.
I know, and grimacing.
And grimacing.
Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Goodness gracious. Well, the good news is, some positive spin on this, is that less rainy as far as the chances go for this evening. So if you're going to head out and try and get to that watch party, looking better. But you can see that chance isn't zero. So it's one of those days, obviously, this morning, there's a lot of drizzle and some of those light showers moving on through. And then we really see things pick up again tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. And that takes us into Saturday. And in fact, you can see unsettled today and tomorrow, especially late tomorrow. But then on Saturday, kind of elevating that severe potential for central and south Jersey. Here, we're kind of looking at those ingredients in place that may bring about some of the gusty, damaging winds and even some hail-producing thunderstorms. So that's something that we're going to be watching for Saturday. Out there right now, no severe weather. It's just really cool and dreary and damp. We do have generally light showers, the hour-by-hour forecast showing even a few breaks in that overcast possible later today. And that's going to help some of us get 70 plus plus. Still a chance for some showers early tomorrow, but really, again, everything picks up later in the day, especially tomorrow evening. So if you have plans to be out and about, this is about the time we'll be watching the coast, that area of low pressure developing, that rain heavy at times, along with the chance for some thunderstorms and those gusty winds. That continues Saturday morning into the afternoon as this all rotates through. By Saturday evening, beginning to wind down a bit, but it's all related to this, that area of low pressure that develops close to the coast, keeps us cool and gray on Saturday, finally dragging that boundary through the area. So that's going to help bring that drier air in. This is what's going to really help bring summer back, at least that feel for high pressure building in, and sunshine and a couple dry days, more than 2 in a row. Not the case today. You've got the umbrellas up, bring those out and keep them handy. 69 degrees through 4 p.m. Again, mainly gray skies. We'll get some sun breaks in there. And then tomorrow, mainly the second half of the day is where we have that best chance for some stormy weather. Saturday through much of the day, Sunday's looking better. And in fact, there's your summer vibe by Tuesday and Wednesday. Upper 70s into the 80s for a few, and overnight lows in the mid and upper 60s. All right, delays out there, no surprise, Em.
Oh, yeah, subway delays. We'll start with those first on the B, D, J, and Q lines. Commuter rails, they're fine. Not seeing delays. End of the roadways. Ernston Road, both ways, shut down between Bordentown Avenue and Villanova Road. That is just west of Route 9. That's getting a little slow as people taking that instead. We had it disabled on the Turnpike. That's cleared, but right near Newark Liberty Airport, it is a little slow. Pulaski Skyway northbound and Tunneling Circle, a crash. We got one in the sinkhole repairs, 80 eastbound, approaching exit 34 Main Street. Accident on the FDR wrapped up, but the Bell Parkway, this one's still active eastbound. At Pennsylvania Avenue, we've got another crash on the LIE at Douglaston Parkway. Here's the expressway, delays into Woodhaven Boulevard, and alternate side parking rules. They are suspended, but you got to feed those meters, Michael.
All right, Emily, thanks very much. Despite the weather